morning, welcome to Hunky Dory TV. Happy Tuesday, and we have got an amazing show for you today. We are going to deck the halls with our brand new designer card packs. So much inspiration as well. Joining me today, my name's Amy. Joining me today is Lisa. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
Are you okay?
Yeah, not so bad.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. It's Fake Friday for me.
Is it?
You're off
Hang
the rest of
on.
the week?
Are you off the rest of the
The
week?
rest of the week.
Nice. Have you got anything nice planned?
Not particularly.
Just chilling.
Just away from work.
Always nice. And in the demonstration corner, we have got Bex. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you.
I am very excited about this
So
today
am I.
because I have seen some of the demos that you have got planned.
Yay.
Very
I
excited.
know. I just don't know when to stop, and then I run out of time, and then
We
We
were
always
good
just-
for time, aren't we, today?
yeah, I meant time this morning.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Pre-planning, and then I just go a bit silly and giddy, and then it gets to like 10 to 10, and then it's like time to go. Let's see how these demos are going to finish.
It's going to be
up.
great.
Yeah, we're going to be great.
Yep, we are going to enjoy them all. So we have got the brand new designer card packs for you, but there is something else. We have also got two brand new trim me insert pads that are going to work perfectly with that card stock. But before we take a look at those, let's have a look at our Win It Weekly. So for our Win It Weekly this week, you are winning the square pocket pads, the first ultimate collection. You are getting all 5 of these pocket pads.
Bex, have you got your mic on?
Oh,
Oh no, we haven't.
there we go.
Sorry, guys.
So each pad contains 64 pages, 16 designs in each. So you get duplicates, so you can use your nesting dies with these. You can do your fussy cutting to decoupage them. Worth $24.95. I love this one.
What a
You
prize.
just have to look at these. Look at him.
Oh,
This was so popular when it launched. They
I'm
are
not
just
surprised.
Stunning, aren't they? $24.95, and we have got 5 lucky winners this week. You've also got your Coastal Wishes, another
Cute.
lovely one there. Your Garden of Dreams, and then your Birds in Focus. So you will win all 5 of those square pocket pads. All you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question. It's a German tradition to hide which of the following in a Christmas tree? Is it A, pickle? Is it B, a pair of socks? Or is it C, a rubber duck? Now, I wasn't on the comments yesterday because I was demoing, so I'm going to sort of try and work out the answer from all of your comments because I don't actually know
Yeah.
the answer to this. We know Bex does. We're hoping she might give us a little clue during the show.
I feel like I sneakily gave one away yesterday.
Did you?
So I'm sure it was Myra. She did notice. She was like, "Was that a clue?" I was like, "Oh, it didn't mean to be, but it probably was."
Oh, okay. Well, it was quite a subtle one because I
Exactly.
didn't get it.
I
Or was
think
that, or was
so.
that me think? Yeah.
I thought it was as well, and I did think I'd got away with it. But we've got some clever crafters. In
We
those
have
comments.
indeed. So make sure you share your answers in the comments and I will have a look at those. But before we take a look at the product, let's have a look at the amazing cards that you are going to be able to make. How gorgeous are all of those cards, and they're all so different. So this is your adorable scoreable designer card packs. It's Ultimate Collection number 7.
Wow!
I didn't know we were already at number 7. So within this, you are getting all 5 of the brand new Christmas designer card packs. You can see them there, such variety in terms of the themes, the colours in there. These are just going to help you make all of those, I was going to say Christmas cards, but I think with these you can make projects as well.
Oh,
because they are
definitely.
cardstock. You can make your gift bags, your gift boxes, your advent calendars.
Yes.
And you can see the price there, $19.95. If you are a Diamond Club member, it's $17.96. if you order this, you are saving £15.
Wow.
So you're getting it for less than £20 and saving £15. So what we're going to do, the first part of the show, we're going to go through the first 3, then we're going to have a demonstration, and then we're going to look at the other 2. So first up is your deck the halls.
Oh, I love this one.
Which, that's the best way to do it, isn't it, there?
To zoom out.
It's just a... Do you
A
think? Or
fraction.
if I just... okay.
I don't like these new camera angles.
We're working on... That's okay.
We are working on that.
Yeah, perfect.
That's great.
Thank you. So this one is your deck the halls. You can see the price there. If you do want to buy them individually, they are £6.99 or £6.29 for Diamond Club members. Each pack contains 12 sheets. They're A4 in size, 350 GSM, and you are getting 6 different designs. I love this sort of wood effect.
I do, especially in that blue as well.
With these fir cones as well, and you will see so many samples during the show.
Love that one.
Just
That looks photographic.
it does, doesn't it? And you think about it, you could just cut a strip there, put your sentiment on this bit, and your card is done, isn't it? But don't forget, you are getting 2 of each of these. So what you can do, we've had people fussy cut around that as well, but just having that wood effect as well.
Oh, that one's cute.
Gorgeous with the stars and the berries on there. So don't forget, 2 of each. That one with the sort of the snow effect. I love that sort of silver and snow.
Yeah, it's so
sort of
crisp.
theme, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, and this
And
one's
then
cute
that
too.
one is gorgeous. And think about how you could use them this way around as well. Maybe your diorama cards. Stepper. Yeah, so many different ways you are going to use them. So you're getting 12 sheets in those 6 designs, 2 of each. So that one is your deck the halls. Next up, we have got, let's put those out there, your festive foils. So these, wait till you see Bex's demonstration. You are definitely going to want to get these. So you've got the green, just with that sort of subtle effect on there, isn't it? That just gives it that 3D look.
Absolute. This one's great.
Look at that.
Love that. And I love these.
Absolutely
I think they're one of those that it's like, at first glance, you're like, okay, yeah. But this one's so good because there's no like artwork on either side. If you're box making and bag making, it doesn't matter where you score, where you trim, because the pattern's just consistent.
Yeah, and you can just look. I mean, look at that. Even it's not even catching the light. That is the effect on there.
It's gorgeous.
As if it's shim.
Oh, I love that one.
Look at that.
Love that.
That almost looks like your gilding flakes when you first put them down, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
But how gorgeous are, as you said, Bex, gift boxes going to be made. That would make a gorgeous sort of handbag style gift bag, wouldn't it, as well?
Wouldn't it?
But the 3D look of them is just stunning, isn't it? I keep wanting to use this one. You know, quite recently we released that chocolate bar die, the sweet treats one. I think this would look perfect because it looks like the foil that you get wrapped on those as well, doesn't it? But also ice.
Yeah.
It's going to work really well with another one of the collections that we'll show you.
So great. I love this one as well. It looks like you've scrunched loads of like shiny wrapping
you can almost
paper.
hear it, can't you?
Yeah,
the scrunch of it. But look at that. The effects of these are just stunning. So if you want that one individually, again, you can. That is your festive foils. And then the next one we've got is your moonlit winter.
Oh, this one's gorgeous.
Look at this. And you've sort of got that sort of script in the background, haven't you, there?
Yeah.
Just really subtle, but just giving it that gorgeous effect there. Again, we've got lots of samples coming up as to how you can use these. I mean, you could just keep it as an A4 sheet, couldn't you, as well?
Look at that. It's the ombre tones in this as well.
It is, isn't it? And I'm not very good at creating, you know, like your inky blended skies.
It takes a long time.
Then if I was having to splat this white paint everywhere, it would, it wouldn't look like this, put it that way.
No.
So this has all been done for you. And I think here you can see You could almost cut this into sort of DL size strips to use as well, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
So think about how you can get the most from the cardstock you've got.
Love that one.
I love it. And I think these could be cut along, couldn't they? So you can sort of layer them up for that 3D effect as well.
Absolutely.
But again,
gorgeous.
these are just stunning. Just add a sentiment and you've got your cards sort of made, haven't you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And this Ultimate Collection, you can see already the variety that you are getting within this. So all the different types of Christmas crafting that you want to do, this is going to be perfect for that. I'm just the one or two there. One. It's that thick. I'm thinking there's two sheets there and there's not.
And like you say, it's matastic. So if you want to deepen those with your inks, or you know, again, add some more splats, like you say, rough up the edges, sand it. Absolutely, you can do all of that with this one. Gorgeous.
Just the colours in these, I absolutely love them. So this is your Moonlit Winter Matastic, 6 designs, 2 of each. So if you do want that one on its own, it is $6.99 or $6.29 if you are a Diamond Club member. But don't forget, the Ultimate Collection, to get all 5 of the brand new sets, is just $19.95, so saving you £15. So is that like you're getting 2 free? Yes, so you're buying 3 and you're getting two free. So if you really like 3 of them, then get the Ultimate Collection, and then you'll find the others you will use just as often. So that cute. Is the first part. Let's show you some of the cards, because I think it really shows the diversity and the variety that you get within there. Love that one. So bringing in your shape nesting dies, the stars there, and those large sentiments. Again, turning them into gift tags.
Again, that's just such a great way to use up those like odds and ends bit, isn't it? Is just turn them into tags with either your dies or the tag punch. Such
a good idea. Look at that one.
Love that one. That is just so
look, and you've got that snowfall acetate on there. And like you said, this could almost be the leftovers, couldn't it?
Yeah.
That you've got as well. And then you go up to your 8x8 cards.
And again, that is just such a nice, sweet and simple make, isn't it? It's just a matte layer and a sentiment.
Yes, yeah. But it's striking because of the size of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that just gorgeous detail in the background there.
You know, if you're just starting out, that is such an easy one to recreate.
But looks really effective, doesn't it? Yeah. This one here, you can see that the sort of the fir cones have been fussy cut around, and then again adding that snowfall acetate onto them.
So cute.
We've got stars. I love the shape of that one.
I love shaped cards.
Me too. Yeah, that's why your nesting dies always come in so handy, isn't it? This one here has been done using some of the toppers. I think they're from the Blockbuster, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
So again, all of these designer card packs are going to extend the Blockbuster. If you've got that, just give you even more variety. Again,
little
using it with that topper.
So easy. Again, another really, really nice, sweet and simple make.
Oh, look at this one. How stunning is this one by
love
Jenny?
That.
I love the ribbon on there. I don't always use ribbon on cards. I think it's something I should do more often, because when I see it like that, it looks absolutely stunning.
And that is beautiful.
This card has been cut down, but you're not losing any of that imagery, are you?
No.
Or the effect on there.
That is a gorgeous card.
Absolutely love that. Another one here where it's been fussy cut around that town. You can see, and then just put the acetate sort of as a sort of a box, isn't it, on the front there?
That's really pretty.
Gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Oh, what a clever idea, this one as well.
Oh, I love that. Like a giant Z fold card, isn't it? Well, I say giant.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a Z fold with two.
And like I have, but not that chunky. No, I love that.
I absolutely love that, and you can see all the detail that you've got in there as well.
That's awesome.
That is by Dawn. Love that. And then
Oh, that's cute.
A gorgeous stepper there. And what a clever idea to sort of continue the image on that stepper element there with your
so
sentiment.
good.
And that is a seriously neat bow there as well, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Look at that. That is perfect.
That is very
Absolutely stunning. So it almost looks like a snow globe, doesn't it? Because it's been done with those circles.
I just thought exactly the same. It's such a good snow globe.
Stunning samples. Thank you so much to our design team who have helped to create all of those. We absolutely love them. So I think we're going to come over to you, Bex, if that's okay.
Yes. Yes, so we're going to do a bit of box making first of all. I've done all my sort of trimming ahead of time. And yes, I'll give you the measurements though. I say that. But you can always use Miri and Matte and Layer if you want. I did think about using Miri first, but I just thought, oh, it's so much more work to do. It looks really good, like straight from the cardstock. The one I practiced with this morning, I definitely got out of 2. Sneaky confession that I did use 3 cardstocks, but I think I just chopped it up wrong. So you're going to want this one at 2 pieces at 9.5 by 6 1/4. And then for the side pieces, you want 8 1/4 by 3.5. Like I say, I'm almost positive because I literally got a pack. I didn't have any of that green one to make that one, so I'm pretty sure it can be done. But like I say, if you want to eke your sort of cardstock out, you can use Miri, you can use Adorable Scoreable in a matching colourway, and it'll, you know, you can matte and layer on top. Yeah. Anyway, or you can size down if you want to. Right, so for this one, this is just going to be the base of our sort of like, we're doing a kind of handbag, gift bag sort of thing. So we're going to score the large pieces at 2.5. So that in essence is going to be the bottom of my bag. So we'll give everything a nice burnish as we're going along.
I'm always shocked every year at the price of gift bags in the shops.
They're absolutely insane, aren't they?
Yeah.
Especially if you want really nice ones as well.
Definitely, and I don't know about you, there's never one that's the perfect size.
No.
It's always too big, so then the present looks really small, doesn't it? Or it doesn't quite fit properly. So at least with these, you can make them to whatever size you want, can't you?
Oh, definitely, 100%. Right, lovely. And then these long pieces, we need to score at 2.5. And again, that's going to be sort of the base piece. 2.5. And then for the long piece, we need to turn it round and we need to score at 1/2 inch. And then we need to score at, that's right, isn't it? Because that's 3.5. And then we need to score at 3. And then what we want to do is because we want that sort of give at the side, we need to do another little score. We don't want to score all the way down, but halfway in between. So that's 1 3/4. We need to just sort of, maybe like, I don't know, I guess like
3/4 of the way down.
Yeah, 3/4, 2/3 ish. And then we need to do the same again for this one. So 1/2 inch, 3 inches. Do you enjoy 3D crafting, Amy?
I absolutely love it.
Do you?
Yeah,
I did
it's
gather
one
that.
of my favourite things ever.
Oh, really?
It's funny actually because I was thinking about it last night about what advent calendars I'm going to make.
Oh, nice.
Because we've got some. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say. We've got, anyway, I've said it now. We've got some new papers coming out that you had yesterday. And I was like, this is definitely what I'm going to make my advent calendar with.
Oh, yeah.
So, but they just get bigger every year.
Oh, definitely. I know, don't they? And, you know, if you buy those ready-made ones for the shops, especially ones with, like, makeup in or... etc., they're so expensive, aren't they? You could still do a really luxurious advent calendar, but, like, buy the stuff yourself.
That's what I do, yeah. So, for my parents and my children, and then it's more personalised then, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And then you can keep it again.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut these... little thin tabs off at the bottom, and then we're going to just snip those away. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to snip these little tabs that we've got at the side into little wedges. And then we're going to need to burnish these actually, because I'm just going along and I'm thinking, oh, I really need to burnish those scores and put those creases in. And then it'll start giving me that shape and dimension that I want. So let's grab my score tool.
I mean, what you can do with these, isn't it? Sorry, but is make it from your scraps.
Oh yeah.
So you're getting all the sizes right before you cut into the actual cardstock that you want to use.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And what you can do as well is like you can draw it out on the back.
Yes.
And then you know that you're cutting it properly. But like I say, I'll show you the one that I've made this morning, like when I was giving this a bit of a practice. I love 3D crafting, but it's something that it does make me a bit nervous. I don't know why. I think it's one of those, isn't it? I think if you go wrong, it's a bit difficult to like stick a butterfly over.
Yes,
or pretend that your card's supposed to be a quirky angle. If it doesn't work, you just basically need to start again.
It doesn't sit right, does it? It doesn't fit together properly, yeah.
And I think that's it as well, like with it. Right, so we're going to put some red tape on the bottom of that one. And then we're going to do some on here as well. So I want my skinnier one for these little tabs.
But like with that gift tag we saw, wasn't it? You can do gift tag to go on your bag.
Oh, definitely.
You can do a sort of a coordinating card to go with it.
Yeah, that's the great thing, isn't it? Absolutely. And because like you've got all of those, whatever card pack you want, because they're so kind of like cohesive. So for example, like your foil one, they're all, even though they're different colours, it's all going to be that style, isn't it?
So they all work well together.
They're all going to work well together. And then I think I want a bit of tape on here as well. So I'm just going to pop this 2 little pieces on here and then on here as well.
Michelle says, I keep threatening to make an advent calendar for the other half and it's still just a threat.
Oh, tell me about it.
I'll definitely do it, Michelle. It's such fun.
It is, yeah, absolutely. It is so, so fun. I love them.
And then I have been known before, I do like, you know, like the advent house that we had last year.
Oh, they were so lovely.
I did that one and I've been known to take one of them to a shop to see what fits into it. You know,
why not? Yeah, that is so good.
I just know I'm going to get the goods home and they're not going to fit. So if you take the box with you,
plan your Christmas shopping around your crafting, not the other way round.
No, not at all. We know what comes first, Bex. Come on.
I know, right? Right, so then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this bag out and then I'm going to put everything on flat. I'm going to move the scoreboard out the way as well, and then I've got a completely flat surface to work on. I know, yeah, it's crafting always comes first. Don't be silly. Right, lovely. Let's get the pieces of red tape off here. Just getting a bit staticky now. There we go. So I'm just going to line that up with there.
And definitely red liner tape, isn't it? I would say
for sure.
3D projects.
Yeah, always, 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 always.
Or maybe if you've got a bit more time, your construction glue.
Yeah.
Gives you that bit more of wiggle room, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A bit of time.
Absolutely, 100%. And then I am going to just grab the tape off my tabs here. And then I'm just going to marry those up to the sides. It's really hard to get it straight without getting your head right in under the camera, isn't it? It's so hard. And then again, just want this one on here. And then this is when you can squidge that little kind of half a score down then. And then again, I'm just going to flip this over. And this is the great thing about Adorable Scoreable. If you bent normal, poor quality cardstock like this, you'd start having creases and cracks by now. Especially, you know, manipulating it this much to get it all straight and pretty. So, again, that is going to go just on here. Just holding my breath to get this red tape. I can feel
So was I then.
I can feel it grabbing. I think if I breathe in, will it just not stick? There we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then again, let's give that one a little bit of a squeeze. I did want a fastening for it as well, but I haven't got one, so we're just going to kind of leave it open. And then now that we've done all the sort of construction jobs, I'm just going to get rid of all this red tape so it doesn't stick to anything else. And then we're going to sort of make our like straps and things. So with the leftover cardstock that I've got here, I'm just going to trim this down into kind of 1-inch strips. I'll probably get that. Yeah, perfect. And then I'm going to, yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm going to put a little bit of my red tape on here.
I mean, often the width of the straps for me are just what's left over.
Oh, for sure. You can,
you know,
you can make them as thick as you want. You can make them as short or as long as you want. Like you say, it is just, yeah, leftover cardstock. So I've not trimmed that length down at all. I just thought, oh, 1 inch will be a nice kind of thickness for this project. So that's perfect. There we go. And then I just want one more in here as well. Okay. And then I'm going to use, again, you can put them, it depends if you just want one, but I'm going to put them like sort of like that. So I'm going to grab my tape off again. I just can't wait to decorate this. It's going to be so fun.
And the size of that gift bag as well. I mean,
it's such a great size.
Chocolates, a bottle of perfume,
yeah,
like small clothes items like scarves and things.
Yeah. Absolutely,
for
yeah.
2 sheets, isn't it?
Yeah, like I say, I'm pretty sure I did it this morning to get it out of 2 sheets. But like I say, if you want to, you can mat and layer it to get even more sort of your money's worth.
So I'm just working out, Lisa, 60 sheets you get in total. So it's 12 sheets times 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're getting 60 sheets of cardstock in the Ultimate Collection 7. So that could be 30
bags.
Gift bags of this size as well for less than £20.
I know. It is such a good substantial size as well. There we go. So that's kind of our gift bag all ready made. Okay, so now decorating. You will have to excuse my packaging, but this is the Mountain and Waves die. So I'm going to take this sort of scallopy, curly one. I did have some white cardstock. Here it is. And then I just want to do some die cutting with this. So I'm just going to put this, want it to be nice and straight. I'm going to do this. And then we're going to make it like a little Santa's suit. So the next thing for the buckle, I'm going to do 2 of my stitched squares, and I want some gold mirror for that, obviously. Santa's belt buckle has got to be gold, hasn't it?
Yes,
let's be honest. So we're going to do that at the same time, and then we can get everything in the machine at the same time. So where's my top plate? And then we'll just put that, put those in there. Okay, so let's get those cut. And then I just need to go back in one more time with that Mountain and Waves.
To do the
what do you call it, that middle bit of the suit or the shirt?
Like fur trim.
The fur trim. Oh my gosh, imagine if you had actual fur or even cotton wool, it'd look so good made out of like material.
Yeah.
So that's my belt buckle. And then what I need to do now is just grab the tape off here, because we need to put this again. And then again, I want that nice and kind of straight all the way up and down. So we're going to have that just like so. Okay.
And that cardstock, I mean, you could make that just from red Adorable Scorable, couldn't
yeah.
you? But having it
in the pattern, it makes it look more fabricy, foily.
Yeah, it almost looks like, you know, that like crushed velvet.
Yeah. I'm so glad you said that as well, Amy.
Santa's gone very fancy.
Santa is, he deserves it.
He does. He has a tough job.
He does. I would not like to do that.
I'd quite like to do all the wrapping.
What?
Yeah.
Are you insane? No.
I absolutely love wrapping.
I love wrapping for like the first hour, and then I'm like, absolutely not. You know, I get all my ribbons out, all my papers, and then I just lose the will to live by the end.
The key to wrapping is not to leave it till the last minute, isn't
That's
it?
very true. Right.
Otherwise, you have to do it when you're not really in the mood. Whereas if you give
Oh, yeah.
yourself time.
Absolutely. I know, that's it. You do have to be in the mood for it. Not too tired, like, you know, wrapping till midnight on Christmas Eve.
That's the one, yeah.
Nothing worse, is there? I feel like every year I start so organised, and then by the end of it, it's just some horrible mad rush. Okay. So we've got that. And then we need to put the belt bit on. So again, you can cut this to any width that you'd like. So let's go 1 3/4. Let's see where we're at with that. That looks quite nice. In fact, that's actually perfect. And then I think we want it 6 1/4. Let's just go a smidge over, and then we've got room. Always better to cut it too long than too short. Yeah, that's going to go there with the belt on there. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. Okay. So we're going to put that sort of halfway down, nice and straight, and then we're going to put our little buckle on here.
I love this.
It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's going to go in the middle, and then we're just going to zhuzh it up even further. We're going to add some buttons. I wonder whether we should actually go for black. It's going to stand out really nicely against that red. And I think I might have more of a chance of finding 4 kind of more uniform ones. I should have done this ahead of time, sorry. Why are all the small ones that I want right at the bottom?
Don't they?
They're a pest.
Is the one just under that grey one on the right? I was going to say. I
think if I get, yeah, one sec. They'll do. These will do. They don't have to be absolutely perfect. In fact, it kind of looks cuter if they're not, to be honest. They'll do. And then I'm going to put those on with some glue dots. So let's just trim those in half because these are quite small buttons. Again, the white would look great as well. Really doesn't matter. You can use whatever you've got to hand. Okay. And then we'll just stick those, just going down, no particular, but obviously we've got these scallops, so that's quite a good way to get your spacing in. And then, again, just giving those a little press. Getting all that glue dot into there. I like glue dots for buttons and like wooden, you know, laser cut shapes and stuff.
And ribbons and anything like that, isn't it?
Anything like that, because it's just that instant, it's kind of got the best of both worlds. You get that sort of adhesion of tape, but then that wiggle time with glue.
Yes,
it's so great. I absolutely love them. And then, again, just putting them on the back of these little teeny tiny buttons. That belt's really winding up. I need to just stick that down. There we go. And then one more on here.
Susan said she's loving this demo. I think there's going to be so many people
doing this at home.
To make
That's what we like. And again, it's just so easy. You can use this with absolutely, you know, anything. You could make I'll show you as well. We've made an elf. You could make like a penguin or a fairy character. Obviously, Santa's the absolute easiest because it's just so iconic, isn't it, his outfit? So I'm just going to move them buttons to one side. I'll clear those after the demo. And then I think we just need to finish off with a tag. So I'm going to take our trim me, and I've got "'Tis the Season to Be Jolly" here. So
I felt like you almost sang that then, Bex.
'Tis the season.
You know, like, it's one of those things you can't just say, isn't it?
Oh, I know. I thought that with
the...
we had a fa la 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 on the acetate yesterday. Do you remember?
Yes, yeah.
And I was like, I found myself
That's how
singing
it. Has to be said, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Right, and then again, I'm just going to go in with this bit here. And then have we got a tag punch hanging around? Yeah, we do.
Can you reach it?
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
got one. Just want to cut a little bit of... Oh, in fact, it's going to have to be 2.5, isn't it? Can we do that? Yeah, it's about 3/4 of an inch off. So if we just sort of keep trimming this. So if you get your guide to get it to perfectly central and then cut off the rest kind of by eye, that makes it easier. And then we're just going to go in. Oh, that's perfect. We'll trim off that bottom bit as well. And then I think that's going to go so sweet on there. Oh, let's get some ribbon.
And we have got these new trimmy inserts in the next part of the show as well.
But they're so great, not just for cards, but like you say, tags, bookmarks. They're just great, aren't they? Okay. This is why I don't do 3D crafting. I make such a mess. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we should have had this as demo number 3.
I know. Yeah, I know. But I've got time to tidy up now when you're showing the next load of cardstock.
I just love how many cards we've got as well.
Oh, me too.
Made with these. Yeah, you can always tell, can't you?
How much everyone's
popular-
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I know. So I'm just going to tie that on. Sorry, it's a little bit fiddly to do this around the strap. There we go. Oh, that's so cute on there. So we've just got our little tag, and then that's kind of all done. Let me move my box out of the way as well. So we've got our little, again, you
look
can
at
make
that.
that, I'd probably make that tag a bit smaller in hindsight. And again, we've got the elf one that uses the green foil. And then I've added green buttons and a silver belt to that one. And then again, you can just see how like deep that is to get your gifts in there. So we've got the green one here. And then we've got our little Santa.
I absolutely love them.
How
Sam
cute
said
are they?
amazing, so did Lily. Michelle says fabulous festive bag. Everyone has loved that. Thank
Aw.
you so much. We just know you're going to be trying that out at home. Please don't forget to share the photos with us. We love to see
Yes,
what you
we
make
do.
as well. Thank you.
You're
I love
welcome.
that. Oh, they're going to be on display now for the rest of the Christmas season.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So next up we have got the final 2 card packs in this Ultimate Collection. So we are starting off with our Penguin Parade.
Oh, how cute is this?
Look at these. Don't they look like they're having such fun? Again, all A4 in size, 350 GSM, 6 different designs, 2 of each. Look at him.
That one's the cutest.
I mean, we have had people fussy cut these. Maybe you could cut them into strips, but just stunning penguins. I love this one. Sort of
So
the cream
cool.
and black, isn't it? Yeah.
It's kind of like retro feel, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah. Look at that one. Let's bring this one up.
Love
closer so
that.
you can see.
Again, I think that's one of my favourites. Again, the colours are just gorgeous.
Yes. And just the amount of detail in them as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then we've got that sort of the rich blue background, the snowflakes on. And then I love the colours in this one. This looks, how
yeah,
would you
the
describe this?
It's like turquoisey, isn't
But
it?
the actual style of it.
Oh.
I can't think what the word is, but
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah, absolutely.
So good, isn't it?
Stunning. If you like penguins or know anyone that does, then this is definitely the set that you need to get. So this is your Penguin Parade. And then the final, last but by no means least, we have got your shimmering snowflakes.
I love this one.
I mean, this is going to make gorgeous gift bags and boxes as
Again,
well, isn't it?
absolutely beautiful,
All
yeah.
the different colours within here. So you've got the reds on there. The gorgeous
green.
rich green.
So pretty.
And that one on the black as well, isn't it? Just
That one's stunning. Absolutely stunning.
you've got that lovely rich purple there as well.
Beautiful.
Lots of different sort of styles and shapes of snowflakes as well, which you can fussy cut out or use your nesting dies. You've got that real sort of royal blue on there.
Love that.
And then lastly, your gorgeous gold. So that is your shimmering snowflakes. 12 sheets, 6 designs, 2 of each on there. $6.99 if you want it on its own, or $6.29 if you are a Diamond Club member. But don't forget to get all of them. The Ultimate Collection 7, you are getting 60 sheets of 350 GSM printed cardstock for just £19.95. You are saving £15 on that collection. Definitely one to put in your baskets. And then we saw Bex using this in her demonstration. We have got the brand new Trim Me foiled insert pad. So this contains 42 sheets, 6 sheets in each of 7 designs. And you can see, let's hold it along the side there, all the phrases. Christmas blessings one and all. Happy Christmas. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Wintertime wishes, especially for you. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Season's greetings, and it's the most wonderful time of the year. And
So
for anyone
cute.
who hasn't seen these, you will see that you get the foiled sentiment in the centre, and then on the reverse, let me turn this the other way around, you can see all of those grid markings on there. So whatever size of card you want, and you want insert to match, just cut along these guides here, and it's faint enough that you can't see it through the paper, but just a really helpful guide to make sure that you get those sentiments right in the centre. And we call them inserts. You can see from some of the cards that I'm going to show you in a little while, lots of people use these as their sentiments on the front of cards as well.
It just makes them work harder for you, doesn't it?
They're foiled. And the other thing that you can do with these, you can use your inks on it.
Inks,
So
yeah,
if
it'll
you
resist
don't want
it.
that sort of bright white background, you can use your inks to turn them into any colour you want. So we've got them in the gold, so you're getting 42 sheets, or we have also got exactly the same sentiments, but in the silver. They are $9.99 each, but we know everyone wants gold and silver, don't we?
You need gold.
So we've done a bit of a cheeky offer, any two for £14.98. So allowing you to get both of those, or maybe you just want 2 of the gold or 2 of the silver.
We'll mix and match with some older ones.
Can you? Oh, Lisa, you snuck that one in.
Mix and match.
So if you go onto the website, put in your Trim Me insert pads, any of the others that we've got in stock, you can also include those on the any 2 for £14.98.
Yeah, you could get a festive and an everyday one.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then you could have both.
Then you've got, because I think if you haven't had them before, once you get them, you'll wonder what you did without them, isn't it?
Absolutely.
They are our go-to for sentiments.
Yes.
So 42 sheets in each, any 2 for £14.98 for those. And we are going to show you some of the cards that have been made using
that's cute.
those 2 designer card packs, but also the Trim Me pads as well. How
Just makes a really good
gorgeous is that?
centerpiece, yeah.
You can see, look at the depth and dimension in there.
That is so
Such
cute.
a clever card design. Let's give people a shout out. This is from Sarah. Absolutely love that. But you can see how well those sentiments work on the front of your cards as well. Another lovely one here from Gareth. Just bringing those 2 different penguin designs together, and then using that wintertime wishes in the centre. I love an 8x8 that's just clean, isn't it? With your layers on there.
Yeah.
It really showcases your different cardstock, doesn't it, on that one?
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely love it. Look at this one. This
cute.
is from Shabney's, who has fussy cut around those penguins, added that gorgeous
I love that she's got that cheeky one hanging off the edge as well.
I know, yeah, just like he's doing his own thing, isn't it?
Yeah, don't cut me off.
Yeah. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Perfect to put in the background there. Look at this one. Oh, look. We've got the penguins, and then it's been done, if you can see, this is a box with those gorgeous pom-poms in there as well. How good do they look with that background?
Love that.
Absolutely stunning. That one is by Dawn. This is by Jessica.
Again, that is just such a
How
nice,
gorgeous
easy
is that?
card.
And I think looking at that, that's just, she's sort of cut this layer out of this one, do you think?
Yeah,
And
like
then,
it almost gutted it from
yes,
it and matted it.
and then
onto
it shows that, because then the pattern lines up perfectly and it uses less cardstock.
That's so true.
It's just win-win, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And just that sentiment, it's the most wonderful time of the year with those gems as well.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning. Another one here, bringing in your nesting dies.
Oh, that's cute. That's really cute.
So cutting the sort of the snowflakes out. So if you don't want to fussy cut them, you can just use your nesting dies to do that, and then using the nesting dies for that sentiment as well.
And framing it as well. Love that.
And I love these new products today because they work so well with lots of other things that you've already got as well,
100%.
isn't it? Next up, using one of the toppers from the Blockbuster, using that the snowflakes in the background there, and you can see the colours just work perfectly together on that one. And then lastly, I think, was it Jane that made this one?
Yeah, Jane made this.
Jane, look at this one. How stunning is this?
That is
again,
beautiful.
Using this cardstock and those trimmy sentiments to make gorgeous gift boxes.
I mean,
just
that's
stunning,
a gift in itself. You could give me an empty box and I would love that.
love this, yeah, definitely. 19.95 for the whole of the Ultimate Collection, which you are going to absolutely love. So I think, should we have another demo?
Let's
is that okay?
do it. Okay. We're going back to the first bit of the show with the Deck the Halls collection. And then I brought in some other bits because obviously it looks beautiful on its own. And we did the bag with, again, just using the cardstock. But I want to sort of show how you can pad it out and use it with your other bits and pieces. So we've got our best-selling topper set, which is a sparkling Christmas. Thrown in some acetate. I've got some Snowfall Adorable. We're going to kind of see where we go with this. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm sure it's all gonna come right. I don't really know what to do. I think I want to do some fussy cutting, and I want this one, I think. So let's pop this out of the sheet and sort of plan my size, and then once I've got that, I should be able to, yeah, maybe a 7x5 or a 7x7 perhaps. Let's do a 7x7. We've got some silver mirror. I think I know what I'm going to do with this. So 7x7.
So Colleen's put a comment, how do you make that shape? Just let us know which one, Colleen, and we'll try and help with that, okay?
Is it the hexagon?
I don't know, we'll...
Yeah, let us know which one
in the comments and then we'll have a look.
Okay.
I have to get Lisa to run out and ask Jane.
I know. Okie dokie. So, where is my craft knife? Oh, we've got one here.
We've got one.
Yeah. Want to fussy cut this foliage at the top. It is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Let's just make a little mark at 7 and then I don't fussy cut too much. So I'm just going to pop that into there and pop that on there, and then I know when I can stop cutting, just for the purposes of time. So I'm just going to take my knife, and you don't have to be too, you know, sort of crazy with this. We can always neaten up after.
Thanks, Colleen. It is the hexagon one. Jane has kindly written the instructions on the inside of the box. So after Bexy's demo, we'll just go through those for everyone.
Yeah, or I don't know whether we could maybe post them on the hub.
Oh, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah. Can we do that, Lisa?
What was saying, sorry?
Jane's written her instructions on the back of that gift box. Can we post it online later?
Yeah, can't see why not. It might not be today, but we can get it
Yeah, no worries. We can go through them. Are you fussy? Do you want me to do it while you're fussy?
Yeah, go on then.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
So, Clint asked, and I'm sure lots of people wanted to know
Who wouldn't want to make that?
I know, to make the hexagon box. So, Jane has put, you need to cut 2 hexagons. So you need the hexagon nesting dies, or you could print out a shape. But yeah, if you use the hexagon nesting dies, and then you need to trim the one down slightly for the base.
Oh yeah.
So just go around each side and just cut a tiny bit off each one. And then for the sides, cut strips 5 and 8 centimetres. You'll need 2 of each. Score 1 centimetre on both along the long edge for the tab. Yeah, so the 5 centimetres wide, score 7. Fold up, put against the score 7. Repeat to give 4 sides. I think we might need to put these on the
on the hub.
Yeah.
And then they're there forever, then, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. We should do that, or we'll ask Anne if it can go in the magazine or something. We will.
I know, yeah.
Definitely get that up on there.
How exciting! Right, let's see where we're at with here, because I think I've just done the rough shape, and then I can start going in with my detail at a later sort of stage. Right, and then I just need to, there we are, just start pressing this away. To be honest, I actually don't think it kind of looks bad, just as the basic sort of shape. Like that, I'm okay with that. I just like
looks really good.
curve round some of these pine cones just to make them look a bit more realistic, but I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, right, let's get the rest of our card underway. So I'm going to trim the rest of this. So let's do a 7 by 7 for that one. I'm going to put that on here as our matten layer. Yeah, that's going to look so good. And then I'm thinking of doing an acetate front with that. That blue goes really well. It just pops, doesn't it? Okay, let's do that. So we're going to come in with the acetate that we had on yesterday, and we're going with this all over print because, again, it's just delightful, isn't it? So we're going to cut that down to 7.5 by 7 so that we've got a 1 inch, a half an inch tab, sorry, for our to make our card front. So again, just bring the scoreboard in, flip it over to the other side, and then score at the 7.
That acetate as well. I can't believe there was 8 different designs in it, wasn't there?
And
I absolutely loved it.
This one, I mean, if I had to pick a favourite, it'd be this one, I think, for sure. And then I'm just going to sneak some red tape in again. Yeah, they're just beautiful, aren't they? I know everybody on the comments yesterday when you crafted with this, Amy, just thought it was absolutely lovely.
It's just stunning. It just takes your cards to the next level, doesn't it?
Oh, doesn't it just?
Yeah. And the amount of foiling you get on it is just...
Oh, it's incredible, isn't it? Absolutely incredible.
I
It's what?
could see you in the reflection.
Oh, really? Mirror is shining today.
We do what we say, our mirror's that good, you could put your makeup on in it, couldn't you? Like,
well, it's very true. Right, let's have that. Let's see what kind of shape we're going to make. Let's have that on the... Yeah, let's do this. Right, let's do this. I'm going to stick our matten layer down. I love combining, as much as I love the matching cardstock and all the sort of frills and fancies of the Blockbuster, I do love using it with other things.
I just think it challenges you a bit more, doesn't it?
That's what I mean, yeah.
And make it look a bit different. You might have used a whole piece of the cardstock on one card as well, so you've got a topper left over.
Yeah.
So you need something to go with it.
You need something else, absolutely. Right, let's put some foam pad strips on
and we know
here.
because everything's designed here by our I mean, they are amazing design team.
Oh, aren't they?
You know, the colours are always going to work together, don't you, as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And then again, we'll just put some on here. If you want to cover your workings, I would recommend backing this onto cardstock or like some paper or some white paper or something. But again, just for the interest of the time, we'll just go straight onto that acetate. The same with your toppers as well. You can just draw around that shape and fussy cut that. So let's pop that onto there. Oh, I just love that already, how that's just looks so three-dimensional, doesn't it? And then we'll just pop this middle frame out. Sneak that under there. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll go in with our tape runner for this job.
I think this card looks really sort of special, like you'd send it to a close family friend, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
But then it hasn't actually taken that long to make, has it?
No, I haven't even prepped this one, Amy.
Yeah. So
I mean, I sort of had an idea.
Yeah, but it's from start to finish in terms of the fussy cutting and the mats and layers. You've done all that.
It's just landed a little bit on the wonk. Yeah, exactly. It's not too bad to do. It's one of those. It'd probably be like, you know, if you had your mats and layers ready, it'd be a 10-15 minute make at home.
And that's what we like with Christmas cards, isn't it? Because
there's a lot to do.
A lot to make.
There's an awful lot to do, isn't there? Right. Come on, Bex. Let's get this frame straight. There we go. And then we need some foam pads on this one. So let's go in with these sort of rectangular ones. Stick my Christmas tree on. Isn't that beautiful?
I love that image.
Tree? Me too. And then we'll have May Your Christmas Sparkle. Is that still not sitting straight? That is sitting straight, isn't it? Yeah.
It looks straight, yeah.
I know. I'm just fussing now. And then we'll have our beautiful sentiment overlaid on there. And then we'll have Let It Snow. Just maybe, where do I want to put that? Maybe just underneath there.
I can't believe they're changing the weather this week, talking of snow.
I know,
I know
right?
It's not snowing, but
it is like a bit grim, isn't it?
Autumnal this morning.
Yeah, it really did.
Which I wasn't happy about.
No, absolutely not. I'll just put that there. No, I'm not loving the rain. The only thing is, though, it does put me more in the mood for winter crafting. I'm not going to lie.
Yes, I suppose.
That's the one positive.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready for the good weather to be back. If anyone's in Leeds, will you let me know what the weather's like, please?
And what the cricket scores.
Yeah, that's basically, that's what I'm trying to say. There we go. Oh, let's get my box out of the way. We've changed the set round, haven't we? And it's so weird. So you've got that beautiful acetate, that fussy cut, and then we'll just open it up into that gorgeous, you've still got that gorgeous design sort of peeking through, even though that's quite a heavy acetate. You've still got that wood grain sort of coming through there.
Just stunning.
Thanks.
Everyone on the comments, stunning card, gorgeous. Everyone's saying it looks really classy.
Blue does though, doesn't it? Blue and silver.
Yes, yeah.
Really does.
Yeah, stunning card. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Everyone is loving today's demonstrations, and it just goes to show how the products we are bringing out all work so well together with other new products or things that you might already have in your stash as well. Last section of the show, your Win It Weekly reminder. 5 lucky winners on Friday are going to win our Ultimate Collection, our square pocket pads, All 5 of these. So you've got the horses, you've got the peeping pals,
cute,
coastal wishes, one of my favourites, your garden of dreams, and your birds in focus. 64 pages in each one. Just think how many cards you can make with these.
Oh my god.
Worth $24.95. All you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question. It's a German tradition to hide which of the following in a Christmas tree? Is it A, pickle, B, pair of socks, or C, a rubber duck? Lots of people putting their answers in the comments, so make sure you have a go, and we will announce the winners on Friday. But the last few products that we've got is, well, one of them is one of my absolute all-time favourites. But we have got the Essential Book of Christmas Sentiments for 2025. The only reason we put the year on them is so that people know when we release them. People collect these, don't they? There are no sentiments within here that have got the year on them.
No.
So they won't go out of date. It's just so that people have a record of which year and sort of which products they work best
adorable,
with.
scoreable colours they go with.
Yeah.
But, you know, we had someone on the comments, I think it was Colleen, I'm sure it was, and she said she's still got hers from 2019.
Oh, wow.
Which just goes to show how long they actually last.
Yes, because in here you are getting 40 sheets of foiled and die cut sentiments, all in the matching adorable scoreable colours for this year. That means you are getting 620 sentiments within here, and you can see you've got different sizes on here. You've even got ones with little images on as well.
Yeah, ones that got tag holes in.
They are just perfect to add onto your cards. You know they're going to work so well with the blockbuster, with these designer card packs. You've got gold and silver foiling in here. So whatever you need, you are going to be able to find it within these ones here.
Absolutely. If you treated yourself to that edge-to-edge foiled adorable scoreable that we brought in the Christmas Essentials, it'll go with that. If you bought that snowfall adorable scoreable, it'll go with that.
You've got your banner ones here, you've got your stars, your little hearts here. So different shaped sentiments as well. 620 in total. Just the amount. Look at that one, Baby's First Christmas. You're on the nice list. That's always good to know. With love. What was that one? Hope Your Christmas Sparkles. Just absolutely gorgeous.
It's a must-have, isn't it?
It is. It's one of those that you are going to use time and time again. It will stay on your craft desk.
Oh, yeah.
Until Christmas, won't it? Look at that little elf at the bottom there, and the reindeer. Got your Happy New Year as well. Warmest wishes. Absolute essential. Your book of Christmas sentiments for 2025. It's $12.99.
Wow.
Absolute bargain. Or $11.69 if you are a Diamond Club member for that one. And then I can't believe we've got this. Nope. I didn't even know it was in the show, and we were talking about it earlier.
And it's still on the same
How have we got away with that?
That is gorgeous, isn't it?
Your Christmas Advent house. So within this, you are getting, let's just turn it round, 17 dies to make those houses. You're getting the Christmas tree, you're getting the snowman, you're getting your numbers on there. Look at the texture on the roof as well.
So cute.
So many possibilities with this one. If you go onto our website and have a look, is there some images on there, Lisa?
Yeah, I forgot to bring some in.
Oh, don't worry. The Advent calendars that we've.
Christmas core.
Okay.
Category 8.
So if you go into the Christmas core category on the website, you will see lots of images of some of the things that we made with them. You can use them with your adorable scoreable, your craft card.
Oh, yeah.
You can just turn them into gift boxes. They're just a really nice size. But that is your Christmas Advent house. No idea why we've got it on a special price, because when we launched it, it was...
Sold out, didn't it?
Yeah. It was so popular. So it's special price, $14.99. go back and watch the shows that we did with it. They are really easy to put together. And once you've done one, you'll make them up in no time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Your Christmas Advent house, full step-by-step instructions included as well, just $14.99. But coming back to our adorable scoreable card packs, let's try and grab them all. You will see you are getting 60 sheets in total in your Ultimate Collection 7. So this one is your shimmering snowflakes. So within each set you are getting 6 designs and 2 of each.
Beautiful.
So you can see all those gorgeous snowflakes within that one. Absolutely stunning. Next up we have got our Penguin Parade. Let me put them down, that's better. Can't get that first one. 350 GSM, A4 in size for all of these. They're just so different, these ones, but work so well together. You saw that card using the sort of the cream and the black imagery with one of the sort of blue ones as well.
Oh, I love this one. So cute.
Gorgeous, isn't it? So that is your Penguin Parade. Next up, we have got your Deck the Halls. So this is the one that Bex used in that last demonstration.
Love
Just
that one.
gorgeous with that sort of, it's the wood effect, isn't it? And those decorations there.
Absolutely. It's just so realistic. Like I say, it's almost photograph. I can't get over how hyper realistic
and
it
how
is.
dimensional it looks as well, isn't it?
That one as well.
Yeah. I love all of these. So
Yeah,
that
me
is
too.
your Deck the Halls. Next up, we've got your Moonlit Winter. Again, having that sort of script in the background there. Just stunning. And these could just be, your card is done, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you want to fussy cut them, you've got that option as well. Or use your sort of your shaped nesting dies.
Yep.
But they'll just work perfectly as well with those new Trim Me insert pads. So that is your Moonlit Winter. And last up, the one that Bex used in her first demo, you have got your Festive Foil. So you've got that gorgeous green, got that really rich red, which is actually Father Christmas's crushed velvet new suit for this year.
Yes, it is.
For 2025.
Absolutely.
He's going crushed velvet.
Yeah, he's come to he's sacked off Armani and Hugo
He
Boss.
has.
He's come to
We've given him the upgrade he deserves.
Yes, we have.
Got the gorgeous. I mean, that looks like foil, but also ice, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
cracked ice to use with the penguins.
Again, you can almost hear the texture in your imagination, can't you? It's crazy.
And then that gorgeous scrunched up gold foil. So that is your Festive Foils. So they are your 5 brand new designer card packs for today. If you get the Ultimate Collection, you are saving £15. So you're buying 3 and you're getting 2 free. Absolute steal, isn't it?
Oh, you need
definitely need to get hold of these. Finally, before we go to Bex for the final demo, we will just have a look at a few more of the card samples.
Oh, that's
I think it
cute.
really showcases them. So again, that fussy cutting and using that Trim Me pad in the centre there.
Love that.
Using them on a stepper with one of the little book pages from the Blockbuster. Oh, I like this one. Look at this one. Just been cut into strips.
Oh, and the baubles have been
Turn it
made and
into a
everything.
Christmas tree. Yeah, you can even get the base, can't you? There's cards that
that's
put
so
all of them on
clever.
there. Another lovely one there. It's the most wonderful time of the year. We've got one here where the fussy cut around it and then just add that acetate onto the back there.
What a great card.
Just works so well, doesn't it, with that? This one here is using those acetate sentiments that we had on the show yesterday, those wraps. And just using a tiny piece, doesn't it? But you've got all the detail in there, haven't you?
I made this one. I just had
Did you?
Yeah, I actually just had that bit left over.
There you go. But that's good, isn't it? It
Yeah.
shows the sort of designs that you can do. And is that using the essential papers that we had on yesterday.
Again, you could use that wood grain in the deck the halls though.
Yeah.
Because we've got a white one in there. But yeah, 100%.
Really good. But again, showcasing how they all work so well together.
Yeah.
Another one here.
Oh, I love this.
Look at this. So the dimension
so cool.
in there. So having that acetate on. And I love how this sort of carries on the scene, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And cutting those sentiments into two.
Yeah.
You don't need to keep them as they are. So, you know, if you haven't got the room to put them as one, you can cut them down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another lovely one, just using your sort of your fishtail punch to add that onto there.
I love using the punches with them.
Yeah, they just work so well, don't they?
So great.
I love these penguins.
Ah, cuties.
Look at this one here. So you can see, look at such a clever idea. And these penguins here have been fussy cut out as well. So again, so many different ways that you are going to be able to use all of these. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, that's clever.
Absolutely lovely. So just putting it onto those strips there.
Again scrap busting.
Yeah, definitely. And again, thank you so much to the design team. The samples are absolutely stunning and everyone in the comments has loved them as well. So that is your Ultimate Collection designer card packs. So I think we're coming over to you, Bex, for a final demo, if that's okay.
That's absolutely fine. We're going to go with the Moonlit Winter. Oh my gosh, yeah, that mirror is really shiny. Okay. Right, we're going to cut my mirror down to 7, first of all. Pretty sure. Kind of, I don't know why, I keep seeing it, and I saw it in one of those samples as well. And I saw it, well, I sort of came across it when we did the concept cards. You know those cards with like towers at the side? We've had quite a few of those. It must be a really in trend.
I think it is at the moment, yes.
So we're going to try and do that, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I've got my cardstock to 7, and then let's have a look.
I think the nice thing with those as well, they're 3-dimensional, but they can fold flat as well.
Yeah.
Still, so if you do want just to put them in an envelope, you can do.
Yeah, you can do, yeah. And then what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Yeah, let's do this. And then we'll just keep scoring at 1 inch to make our kind of columns. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5. I think that should be good. The only thing is, though, it might make my column at the other side to my cardstock. We'll see. So I'm just going to trim that. So we've got 4 1-inch scores and then a 1/2 inch tab. Yeah, and then I might stick it onto my panel. Okay, let's do that. And then if I'm just going to, what I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to grab I might make my mirror mat 1/2 inch longer, and then I've got that true 5x7, because once I stick that I'm going to lose that 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to make another mirror mat in the 5.5x7. Yeah, I feel much better doing that. Right, let's have a look. I just knew I really wanted to make that gift box, and I think I was like, right, well, I've got the general ideas of everything else in my head. And then if we stick that onto there, and I'm wondering whether we can again bring some acetate into here. So let's start constructing. So again, I just want some red liner tape on my mirror.
I always think it's nice to make it out of mirror as well, because you've got your first matte layer already done.
It's already done, isn't it? Yeah. It stops it from being too thick and too chunky.
Yes, yeah. If you do want to fold it into an envelope, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Or even just to save your cardstock in general. So what we're going to do is we're going to give, these just need another little bit of a crease. I like them really nice and crisp, especially when we're doing sort of construction projects. And then we're just going to again, give that a bit of a burnish as best we can. And then I'm going to marry up these 2 sides, and then that's your column done. And again, you can do that in any size, any sort of width as well. You can just make it to the, the size of the project. Awesome. And then I think I want to pop that one at that side and then put my tab on at 5. So if I line this up, I should be able to get this right. And then what I want to do is, 5 inches is about there. So I'm just going to put my tape along there, snip that down, and then pop my column onto here. Line that up at the sort of 5 inches, there we go. And then that will fold flat if you want it to. Again, I'm just going to just lift that up. It's just slightly over on that side, but we're going to roll with it because that tape is stuck down. For dear life, that's never coming off. It's fine. It's fine. And then we're going to go in with our Moonlit Winter. And then we're going to go in with our piece of cardstock. I'm just going to trim. I don't want to obviously chop off that church spire, so I'm just going to, again, it's getting it right, isn't it?
Yes,
Start
it is,
trimming at both ends.
Yeah.
Again, you can map it out if you've got a bit more time. I think that should be all good now. And then, like you say, just extending that seat. I love that. It's so good. I'm going to just give myself a bit of room. Just to mat and layer that onto there.
That image just works perfectly though, doesn't it? Just
Doesn't
to
it?
sit on there.
Right, and then I can bring my column back in. There we go. Perfect. Looks really wonky there. And then I've got my 1 inch. And like you say, we're just going to sort of continue that seam.
Yeah.
And then pop that onto the 7. And again, just to trim sneaky little bits off each side. Pop that onto there. Yeah, that's good. And then that moonlight continues on there, and you've got that town again sort of continuing onto there. So we're just going to pop that on there, just like so. Check that stands up really nicely. Again, I am going to try and lift this because I hate it that it's not straight. And I think I can get away with it on this side.
Can you like flatten then put it on? That's what
that's what
she does, yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't want to get my head in the way. There we go. Thanks, Lisa. There we go. Let's pop that on. Oh, that looks so much better.
You're happy with that?
I'm so much happier with that. I'm so sorry. Honestly,
sometimes you can leave it, and other times you think no.
it was bugging me the whole time. I thought I've got to sort this. If I was at my desk, I'd spend ages sorting that. Right, let's go. So I think I want again 1 inch, 2 inch. Let's work this out for my tab, and then I want 5. So that's 7. Add 2. Let's do 9.5 by 7. And again, I'm trying to bring in some more of our gorgeous acetate. It's just my favourite thing about, I never use acetate this much other than Christmas.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it?
We all do, I think, yeah.
And then I want to score at 1 and 2. I need really deep steps so that it'll fold. I think this is right. That's going to stick there, and then I want another, so if we have 5, we score here at 5, and then we have 1 and 2, yeah, and then again, I need to cut there at that last score line. And then I think that'll give me a little sort of box front, but just for this piece here. Is everyone coming on this little mad journey with me this morning?
We're all with you, Bex.
Cool.
Viv said the amount of wonky towers I've had to throw.
Oh, tell me about it.
We've all been there, haven't we? Yeah.
And then again, we could just stick that, we could even stick that under there if we want to. Okay, so red liner tape. I'm going to go in with like my skinny one so that it's a little bit more forgiving. And then, yeah, I want that there. Just on there. And then that last tab that's going to hide round the back. Because again, you can put an insert on that if you want to. So that's going to go there. And then we'll go on the other side and pop that onto there. Just while we do, could you maybe pick me a sentiment out from the Trim Me pad in the silver?
Of course I can.
Thanks.
Right, let's find it. So, what have we got?
Oops. Yeah, I'm really happy with that.
Are you cutting into it, or do you want it as one piece? Where are you going to put it?
Yeah, I do want it on the front actually, so let's do that.
Well, I'll take a few out, and then you can
Thanks.
just because some of them are sort of more wider, aren't they? And then some of them are more sort of.
I think we're just going to put it in this corner here. That looks so good. I'm so pleased with that.
Yeah, so sometimes I choose the sentiment first, and then other times we just.
I know.
We just pick the one that.
We just
fits
pick the one we
best,
like,
isn't it?
Awesome.
So then, if that one would go quite
yeah,
nice in
let's
there.
have that.
But there's a few there. Just.
Let's have Christmas blessings. We're just going to simply pop it on the front of our card. So again, I'm just going to go into this 4x3 section.
I think this is one of those cardstocks as well. I think you could use gold or silver with it.
Yeah, because you've got that warmth with the sunset.
Yeah, but then
well,
you've
the
got
moonlight, sorry. And it's really, really nice, isn't it?
Imagine going in and adding some like glitters to the rooftops and just.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? I don't know if you caught the show with Nat, and there was that advent calendar that Lynn had made, and she'd added a bit of glitter onto it as well.
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely stunning. Yeah, I think we want that even shorter. So let's just square that off now.
I do like glitter.
Oh, me too. What crafter doesn't like glitter? And then I think we'll have a 3x3 square, pop that on, jobs are good in. I'm sorry my demos have been a bit wild this morning, guys.
They haven't, they've been amazing. Everyone's loved them.
Just my thought process has been...
But that's the nice thing, isn't it? It's nice to see how crafters work, isn't it? I like that part of it.
Right, there we are. So we've got that on a 3x3 square. So that's the smallest size on your Trim Me. I don't want to cover that moon up at all. So we're going to put it on some foam pads.
Are you putting it on top of the acetate or underneath?
What do you think?
I don't know.
I actually quite like it underneath now that you've said that. I was going to put it on top. No, it's fine. I'm glad you did. But I'm going to put it on some 4 mils and then it'll stand out really, really chunky off my scene. So we'll just put that on there. And again, if you wanted to, you could do some fussy cutting on there. I'll add some crystal gemstones, just as like a little, I might put 4 in these corners on my acetate. Okay.
I love that sentiment. I can imagine somebody walking around that town like saying
Christmas blessings,
one and all.
Yeah.
You know, one of
Proper
those.
town crier. Absolutely. I'd volunteer for that job right now. Okay, here we go. Oh, doesn't it look great with that nice deep acetate? And this column card, I'm going to do again. I love it. I'm converted.
And I feel like there's lots of different variations that you can do once you've got
it in your repertoire.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, love that.
Absolutely love that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've absolutely loved your demos today.
Oh, thanks.
They have been absolutely amazing. Viv says this card is stunning, Bex.
Oh, thanks.
So much love for the cards. Thank you. What a great show.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed it. Next up on Hobby Maker, Anne-Marie's there today. She'll be live at 3 p.m. with our brand new decoupage toppers, which you won't want to miss, and Radiant Sentiment dies.
They are a must-have.
They are, definitely. 5 p.m. for our brand new die storage. You won't want to miss that show either. And then she's back at 7 p.m. with another look at those decoupage toppers. So 3 hours on Hobby Maker today. Next up here on Hunky Dory TV, it's me. Again. I am demonstrating the long-awaited die storage. Well, not demonstrating that, I'll show you that. And demonstrating the fabulous new Moonstone Edit dies. I haven't told you who's presenting because I'm not sure.
We think it's Kelly.
But it's all subject to change. But what we do know is we will be back with you bright and early tomorrow at 10 a.m. Have a good day and we'll see you then.